Welcome to our YouTube channel KGPV SSA Chittoor. Let's begin our lesson. Every success story is also a story of great failure. The author. Winners see the gain, loser see the pain. Shiva Khera is an Indian author of self-help books and activities. While working in the United States, he was inspired by a lecture delivered by Norman Vincent Peale and followed his motivational teaching. Khera has written several books, including You Can Win. His mission to ensure freedom through education and justice. Shiva Khera was born in a business family who used to have coal mines Kendua in Danbai, India. Soon after the nationalization of coal mine by the Indian government, he had to search for his own living. In his early years, he worked as a car washer, a life insurance agent, and a French operator before he became a motivational speaker. When we see celebrities or any famous people, we might think they are born with silver spoon, but as a coin, he had both sides. They too faced many difficulties in the life to came to such position come. Let's now about a few famous people about whom we know about do not know they have reached such highlights. Glossary. Overcome is a verb to defeat or success in controlling or dealing with something. Detour is a noun. A road or road that is used when the usual one is called. Toad tube is a noun. A toad is an electronic amplifier tube having their activity electrodes. D.D. Forrest, an American inventor with over 180 patents to his credit. Ferdental is a adjective intended to cheat someone. Colonel Salder. Colonel Harland David Salder was an American businessman who founded the KFC restaurant. Beat up is an adjective, old and damaged. Walt Disney, an American animator, film producer, director, screenwriter, etc. Infest is a verb to exist in large number in a particular place, often causing damage or disease. Henry Ford, an American industrialist, the founder of the Ford Motor Company. Lee Iacocca, an American businessman known for engineering the Ford car. Beth Wien, a German composer and pianist. Convince is a noun to from an idea, a plan, etc. in your mind to imagine something. Napoleon Hill, an American author. Socrates, 469 BC to 399 BC, a classical Greek philosopher credited as one of the founder of the Western philosophy. Ducked is a verb to push somebody under water and hold them there for a short time. Cinch is a noun, a thing that is certain to happen. Outclassed is a verb to be much better than someone you are competing against. Let me share someone's life history with you. This was a man who failed in business at the age of 21, was defeated in a linguistical race at 22, failed again in business at age 24, overcome the death of his sweetheart. Oril the Dreamwaker, about the poem Vandora Chevelia, is the 21st century poet. She is a well known writer of present day. She writes about contemporary themes. She is a lyrics, choreographer, and dancer as well as a companion for social justice. Mendora has organized major SL festivals for human rights, women's rights, peace, and the Earth Day. She also writes and performs poet for festivals and events. In the poem Orel the Dreamwaker, she writes about how the animals would become ecstatic if they are not protected. Glossary. Glore. A make a yellow glare sound in the throat. Roam. Travel aimlessly or unsystematically. Clutch. A grip or hold tightly or firmly. Lair. A place where wild animals live. Weaving. Move the hand to far. Solomon is a adjective. Very serious and not happy. Out in the east, the jungle listen. The tigress plaintives glows in pain. First, the poet speaks only about tigress, but it implies to all other animals living on the land. The forest, a shelter for wild animals, is now. Listen to the tigress' sad and painful cry. The great trees hear her breathing shaking inside her still. The new leaves fade. When the poet says that the big tiger of the forest are unable to hear her breathing, and tigress is not happen about the situation she is in, and she know her spices is going to end. That's the reason why she is breathing heavily and shaking her head. These cups could be these cups could be the last ones ever to freely live and roam unmet. The poets, as animals are slowly disappearing, these, these poor cubs could be the last ones on the earth to live freely and produce babies. Due to the deforestation, the animal habitat is affected today. Their survival is a question mark. Our grandchild knows the tiger never, or will the dream waker. She is asking us this question, or will the human being realize the damage they have done to the environment? The poet warns us that next generation never know the tiger as living thing unless we wake up and take measures to protect them. Far in the north, the white bear snuffles down in her lay glooming snow. In the stanza, the poet thinks that glaciers in the polar region are melting because of the unusual increases in temperature caused by global warming. The bear has been enjoying her life in the snow, but now it is snuffling down in her den in the shining snow means breathing heavily and worried about her cub's survival. She waits for all the life she's make. Outside the crushing glances grow. She is waiting for the babies to come out out. so that she can take care of them and feed them and make sure of that they will grow well. Through she sense dangerous, but she focus on the arrival of her babies. These cubs could be the last cub ever to freely live and roam unmet. The poet says white bear is also sad because of the global warming, ice is melting down, and she feels that her species may not live further, which lead to extinction. Our grandchild knows the white bear never, or will the dream waker. The poet warns us if the same continues, the next generation would never know the white bear as living things. It is high time for us to wake up and protect them. There, there in the west, the song thrush warbles. She weaves her nest to hold her clutch. In the stanza, the poem talks about the bird thrush. The sweet songs by thrush amidst the trees fill the forest with joy. And she says the man has polluted the air, crushing difficulties for the birds to survive. As a result, the number of birds is going down. She hopeful birds a nest in order to hold her babies. A long wait now to find a partner. The eggs are laid, they are not much. The poet says these birds struggles to find a male partner because there are not many birds. They lays few eggs in her nest. These chicks could be the last ones ever, the last to fly and sing and mate. The poet says such birds are now in danger, and these chicks could be the last ones ever to fly freely on the earth. Here, the poet want to convey that due to deforest, cellular radiation, and flying of aeroplanes, birds are not able to survive. Our grandchild knows the songs thrush ever or will the dream waker wake. The poets warns us that the future generation would never hear the song thrush. They would see the song thrush characterized as an ecstatic Pisces at least now. Would the visionary dreamer wake up and do something to save them? Deep in the ocean south, the whales swim. Her song of breathing fills the sea. In this stanza, the poets talk about whales which are also at the verge of ecstatic. The whales swim deep and adds beauty to the ocean. Whales celebrate the birth of lost child. Her sound while breathing fills the seas with pride. These sounds resembles a song. Thousands of creatures wait the moment the salmon birth that they will see. Thousands of creatures wait to witness the divine birth of whale. They know that it's going to be the end of the whale. That's why the word salmon not happy used her. This child could sing the final whale song, the last to make the ocean shake. But this child may be the last one to sing the final whale song and make the ocean shake. The poet wants to convey that ship trafficking and oil digging or spoiling damage to the leaves of many species that lives in water. Our grandchild never hears its mysterious or will the dream waker. The poet warns us that the coming generation may not hear the mystery of whales breathe, but would be the dreamer wake and do something to protect them. Here in the center, center, four directions gather. The path ahead lead up or down. Man had destroyed every part of the environment. Here, the four directions represented the four continents. Mm, In the last stanza, the poet says, "Now we are a junction. This existing two paths ahead, leading up or down, means the future is uncertain. In this our last bright new world breath, is this our warming weaving as we run. A drawing means waves his hand and appear to others that he is happy. She means that we see to be happy, but we are descending to our death. We are bringing our own distractions with our classless carelessness towards the environment. This could be our last true moment, knowing the truth our choice make. We still have the last chance to wake up, understand the truth of the truth and make a rich choice. If you don't react now, there is no future for the coming generation. Our grandchild asked, that was the moment. And did the dreamer wake? Let us not give a scope for our future generation to question us. As a as of now, why we haven't responded at the moment when we were supposed to save all these spices. The end. Next poem, Appeal for India. The theme of the poem, Appeal for India. The poem is a strong appeal to the Indians by the poet. The poet requests the Indians to make India a better nation by avoiding violence and by thinking plus poesy. Before getting into the poem, let's see the glossary. Roots is a noun. The origin. The origin. Roots is a meaning is the origin. Light is a noun. Light meaning is a difficult or sad situation. Bickering is a verb. Bickering means argue about things that are not important. Indulge is a verb. Indulge means take pleasure. Resident is a verb. Reside means state belong to a person or body. One could high. This is a idiom. One could high meaning very happy. Rot is a noun. Rot means bad things. Ritz is a noun. Ritz means violent disturbance. Pious is a adjective. Pious means showing a deep respect for God and religion. Din is a noun. A loud, unpleasant, noisy that lasts for a long time. The first stanza. We are proud to be a strong nation. Our roots, we declare, cannot be shaken. Then why these fights which leaves us in poor plight? Irrespective of our reason forget the caste, which make us lose our charm. Let's ignore the selfish call of each reason and lost for once to the call of the nation. The poet addressed the people of India that we are feeling proud to be strong nation, and we can announce that our origin is so strong and cannot be disturbed, but we have many despite and disturbance which are leaving us in difficult situation. The poets request the Indians to forget the differences like gas, which results in losing our beauty. He asks us to neglect the selfish feeling of regional preferences. He pleasures us to take the call of the nation's unity. Next, second stanza. Why do we spend our time bickering when so many tasks need finishing? Do not we have better things to do than engage in creating problems anew? Is all this violence needed, with the people being cheated? Who will return his only son, whom she loves alone? Who will bring back his brother, whose ash he is still together? Where has all the love gone, which resided in the heart of all? The poet questions us why we are spending our time arguing about things that are not important at all. We have to spend our time to complete great tasks which are unfinished for a long time. We should not take pleasure in creating new problems. His questions whether it is necessary to create a violence and to cheat the people. She asked who can give the mothers her most loved son who was killed in violence. He asked whether we can give back the brother of someone who was killed in the same violence. He questions us where the love in our hearts has gone. Stanza 3. There is no reason to be proud and be on high cloud. We have to go on a long way. We have to think seriously, else we end up miserably. Then let our minds throw out the road and devote our time to poise thoughts. Let us control the roads, which leaves us with no choice but to hang our heads in shame and say we have miserably failed. The poet says that there is no reason for us to be proud and feel happy. We have a long way to go and we have to think it seriously, and we would be, or otherwise we would be miserable. He asks us to throw out the bad ideas in our minds and spend our time to think poisely. He suggested us that we should control the violence it not. We have to bend our heads in shame and we will feel very badly. Stanza 4th. We have the power to win. So why not end this din? Let us and unit and fight against those who incite. Let us not be misled by those who want to see us dead. We are a strong, united nation. All we need is a bit of dedication. This poet says that we have power to win. So why not end this din? Let us unity and fight against those who incite. Let us not be misled by those who want to see us dead. We are a strong, united nation. All we need is a bit of dedication. The people says that we have power to win anything, so we should end up all the violence, cheating and everything which is bad. He suggested us that we should unity and fight against the people who encourage violence. We should not be misled by anybody who want to see us dead. For this, the only thing we have to do is to do everything with a bit of dedication as a strong, united nation. Next, a format of biographical sketch. How to write a biographical sketch? Write a short biographical sketch of model APJ Abdul Kalam based on the following hints. Development. What is a biographical sketch? Biography is a life history written by somebody else. It is known as a bio sketch. It is focusing important events in their life. What is a biographical sketch? Biography is a life history written by somebody else. It is known as bio sketch. It is focusing important events in their life. What is autobiography? Autobiography is a life history written by oneself. Example: M.K. Gandhi, My Experiment with Truth. APJ Abdul Kalam, Wings of Fire. What is a autobiography? Autobiography is a life history written by oneself. Example: M.K. Gandhi, My Experiment with Truths. APJ Abdul Kalam, Wings of Fire. How to write a biographical sketch? In the sequence order, write the biographical sketch. Every biography has mainly included 5 parts. First one is introduction, education, professional life or career, achievements, conclusion. First one, introduction or early life. First, name, full name, date of birth, place of birth, about his, her family, parents or children. Second one, education, school education, college education, university education. Third one is profession life or career, job, service, contribution. Fourth one, achievement, success, awards or honors. Fifth one, conclusion, death, message, quotations. These are 5 points in sequent order. Write to 10th class students. Points to be remembered: well-formed sentence, coherence, sequence of idea, convention of writings. These points, 10th class students, you points to be remembered. Well-formed sentence, coherence, sequence of idea, conventions of writing. First one, for example, the format of biographical sketch. The format of biographical sketch is one time you mainly interested in biographical sketch, early or family life. This is a biographical sketch of short name. Her full name was written. He was born on her date of birth. She was born in place of birth. Her father's name. She was a profession. He or she was a profession. Her mother's name. Mother name. She was a profession. Her husband, wife was. She had a son, daughter's name. Mainly, his is used to only men's. Her is used to only women's. Education. She completed her qualification. She studied in school or college. She had been dull or brilliant in her education career. Her master was master name. Professional career. She became famous in the world. She was a dash profession. He showed exceptional ability as a dash profession. He worked in dash place of work. Honors, awards, achievements. He achieved many awards like his contribution to the people and the society is remarkable. Conclusion. Death. She died on death in dash place of death. I am proud of him, her. He has been inspired to many people. He will be like a pole star. Thus, it is a wonderful biographical sketch of format. Example, write a Abdul Kalam biographical sketch.